Dude, I think you better fold. He's got you beat, is what my recently dropped out and defeated feeling card-playing cohort whispered into my ear, thinking that we were out of earshot of our menacing, stinky-breathed, five-card stud-playing foe. Besides, man, we've been going at this thing for what feels like forever, and I'm growing weary. The stakes are way too high, man. We're never going to overcome this. I just want to cash in what little we've got left and get out of this strange place with a little, dignity.
Yes. Listen to the wisdom of your little friend there.
Hisses our creepy, goat-faced opposition. With a threatening wave over the table, he cockily boasts,
Read the cards and weep, boys. Look here, you're two pathetic and weak little kings, and your measly, imperfect 3 of hearts, and that, ooh, so scary, 9 of clubs, are obviously no match for my 3 sixes.
He proclaims emphatically.
And, my king of diamonds, that I might add. I bet that you wish that you had that, because...
He begins to slow down his increasingly maniacal speech that slowly exhales his stench.
I will just save you some heartache here and tell you right now that this down card, this one that I hold in my hand,
he proclaims ominously as he lifts the freshly dealt unknown card up over his head, flicking the edge of it with his grotesquely gnarly long finger, making that ever-familiar tick-tick-tock-tick-tocking sound.
Because this card that I possess here, the one that in fact gives me a full... house. It is indeed your much-needed and much-hoped-for King of Hearts. The only card that can beat me at this point.
He coughs with a drooling smile and sighs out this point with an eternally bored, matter-of-fact-like quality.
Even if you don't want to believe me, or even if you were to have that card, which you do not. You like reason and logic, don't you, boys? Now, if you look logically at my cards, you will also come to realize that if this card is in fact that 4th 6,
he snarls out, mustering up a hopeful kind of glee. His desperate, nonsensical tirade continues. He says this almost wryly, lifting a bemused eyebrow in some kind of demented effort to entice fear.
Then I will have you also. You know the wager on the table, boy. Are you going to be wise like your friend and fold?
He begins to whisper.
Or are you in? He whispers quietly as he shifts his deceitful eyes from side to side, hoping that the others at the table failed to notice or even remember that the last 6 card of the deck was already revealed earlier to all of us in my folded fellow playing partner's abandoned hand. He then boldly tries to go on to seal the deal, cackling his ultimatum out with an irritating, rank-filled laugh. Staring down at my last dealt down card, which is in fact the King of Hearts, I'm left pondering whether my pathetic opponent really does know, or maybe even knew all along, that of course I do have that King of Hearts in my hand. Now, with me knowing that whatever card it is that he does hold in his hand is irrelevant, I laugh back at him and say confidently, I call your bluff. I'm all in.
Oh no! Good Lord, dude! My clueless friend exclaims, as his statement causes our lip-smacking nemesis to abruptly realign his lust-filled gaze.
Yes. Oh, I know. Good Lord. Dude.
Of course, this story is an allegory about life, and how we all, in essence, gamble with the devil. One could pay special attention to the cards and hands and what they might mean or represent. I took great care as to their meaning, as well as to the actual poker-playing strategies involved in this particular story. The fact that this dealer of life the prince of this world, might have or be the king of those earthly diamonds and use his access to wealth to manipulate, control and scare us with it, is worthless against us players who have the King of Hearts in our hand. When we have the King of Hearts, Jesus, in our proverbial hands, we can call Satan's bluff every time. The title is a play on words, interplaying gambling with the old saying that an idle mind and idle hands are the devil's playground.